let's get into some more fan cams.
In my opinion, that's embarrassing. And to all the people saying I'm salty, you're fucking too right I am, because we were well better than Chelsea today.
I'm Ruby Deschamps and I'm mostly known for this face and a Liverpool kit. I'm a bit more than that. These reckon they've got it on lock, but they haven't.
It's a complete joke how many fans were leaving on the 80th minute. It was
against Chelsea, he was the one making that big tackle in the first 2 minutes.
And of course, the one and only.
Restart the end.
AKA
Doyle, game over. I think that was a great performance from the Liverpool fans.
It's actually a sustainable business model for a football club. You spend the money that you bring in, and that's why we're not in £500 million worth of debt.
Listen, if we win 4-0, we owe Ash a drink, yeah?
If there's one English club talking to Mbappe, then it should be Liverpool. But at the same time, it's not really Liverpool's style to go out and buy the best player in the world.
Good evening and welcome back to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand. As it says on this sticker, you know by now this is my diary and there's the Kop TV sticker. And if you ever see me out and about, ask for a sticker because I'll be happy to dish them out. How are we? Great to see you all. Thank you for rocking with us on a Friday night. I thought I'd make this a bit of a Q&A as well. Got a little alcoholic beverage here as well. So if you do want to fire over any questions, obviously to do with Liverpool, not to do with Liverpool, just let me know and I will answer them to my best capabilities. Big up to everyone inside. Big up T-Boy. Big up Hayden Banks. Big up Techers Dave, who says, let's go Al, my hero. No, you guys are the heroes. I'm not the hero at all. Esther says she wants a sticker. Well, yeah, if you're ever outside Anfield, I'll give you one of them bad boys. Look, Kop TV. In fact, I've got a big sheet of them over there. How are we? How are we? Good to see you all. Make sure you're all liking the video as we start off this match preview, Liverpool versus Southampton, as Gus comes into the room. So now I've got to contend with Gus. That's great. Big up to Niall, who says, welcome to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand. You know it, bro. You know it. As I was saying, I mean, Gus, you could probably get a little appearance later on, but do you want to just take him away, babe, and let me work? Just put him on the bed. You know what I mean? Let him say hi first. Go on. He's just been to the groomers as well. Man like Gus. Yeah, boy. Well then, Gus. Off you go. Right, let's get back to the match preview. Big up to Niall, who says, did you see the draw for the World Cup playoff semis and finals to get to Qatar? Yes, I did. Turkey versus Portugal, the standout fixture there for me. Italy got a good draw to North Macedonia. I think Wales and Scotland against each other as well. So very, very interesting. Right, let's get into this match preview then right now. Let's use this website that I've just been looking at. It's called stats.football.co.uk. We are doing some conversations at the minute, or having some right now with Opta. I was at the Don Robbie AFTV party the other day, and yeah, it was a fun conversation with Opta, and they hopefully will be working with us. And also, if you are a big fan of the channel, you will have known that on Monday in the Hot Topics episode, I'm going to tell you guys who our new sponsor is. Very exciting stuff. The first ever sponsor on the Kop TV, really supporting the channel, and hopefully all you guys can get involved in it as well. So big up. And get involved with Hot Topics on Monday to find out who that new sponsor of the channel is. Very exciting times. But yeah, big boy Gus, go on, Stephen. How are we, mate? Nice to see you. Nice. But yeah, I was going to show you this website. It's called stats.football.co.uk. I'm going to share the screen with you now. And basically, it just gives a nice overview of this game, and we will, dive deep into the predicted lineup and the score prediction, of course. But I just wanted to show you an overall look of this fixture. Liverpool versus Southampton. We'll change it to the Liverpool at home here instead of Liverpool away. Nope. Oh, that's good, isn't it? The one website I show you, it can't connect. Well, anyway, Liverpool have won 87 of these games. Southampton have won 32. There's been a few draws as well, 25 draws. So obviously the history of this fixture is very Liverpool heavy. The biggest result was that 6-1, of course, in the League Cup in 2015-16 in Klopp's first season, you'll remember. And then we did beat them 7-1 at Anfield, which we'll be hoping for something similar tomorrow. Let's not forget Southampton, a team that have lost 9-0 twice, not once, twice, under Ralph Hasenhüttl. who of course famously cried the last time they beat Liverpool at St Mary's last year with no fans in the stadium. Big up to you, Ralph. Wannabe Jurgen. So yeah, 7-1. I think Robbie Fowler must have scored a few in that game. And then obviously we've beaten them already last season 2-1 away. We beat them 3-1 in 18-19 when that Mo Salah goal went in. We beat them 3-0 at home in that season. And of course we beat them 4-0 at home in the season that we won the league. Not too sure about that website. Let me know in the comments if you think it was any good. No, it's not Manscaped, Niall. It is not Manscaped. It's something that everyone can use. Not that everyone can't use Manscaped, of course. Womanscaped, I'm sure there is. But it's not Manscaped. Pay attention on Monday to find out who it is. But as I said in the title, this game is definitely a chance to close the gap on Manchester City and Chelsea. Chelsea in particular, they lead the pack at the minute. They've got 29 points. We're on 25. So if we win this game, let's not forget, Chelsea have got a tough game at the weekend. They've got Manchester United at home, which will be a tough one. I don't care what anyone says. Obviously, United at the minute, a bit of a free pass. Anyone gets to go on them. Anyone can get their teeth stuck into them lads and get a decent result out of it. But the new manager bounced. Ronaldo's not going to be happy playing this way, so he's going to have something to say about it as well. Trust me on that one. So yeah, going to be an interesting game, that one. But the Liverpool one in particular is the one that we're all focused on today, and that is at home to Southampton. It's a 3 o'clock kickoff tomorrow. Of course, we'll be there inside the ground. I'll be getting matchday reels, and of course all the fan cams tomorrow as well. Fan cams have been really, really good actually this season, and I can't thank you enough for getting involved. Like Bailey has just said here, Alex, next game I go to on your fan cams, I was meant to go to Porto at home, but I was incredibly ill, so I gave my ticket to my dad. Bless you, Bailey. I hope you're better now, mate. Big up to your dad as well. Hope you're well, brother. Yes, man. Big up to Jamie involved. It's a big day for you tomorrow, mate. Pretty decent website. Sarcastically says High Tech Jay. And big up to Ant Dicko. Hope you're well. 4-0 tomorrow. Well, that was the score when we played them in the stadium when we had fans in this fixture last time. We beat them 4-0. I was at that game. I think Saka for me got one, Hendo and the Ox, I think, in that game. So let's have a drink to that. Friday night after all. Big up to you, Esther. Reinforcing the fact that the fan cams have been great this season. They really have. And, it's really nice to actually meet you guys in person. For instance, Tammy the other night, bless her, she's a massive subscriber to the Kop TV. She even said she told her bus driver to subscribe to the channel. And then she, came on, and it was really nice to actually meet her after hearing about you guys and remembering your names online. The more I see people in person, and then I realize the names and how many times those names are in chat. It's great to see, and long may it continue. Big to you, Jamie. Yeah, Antic are going for a 4-0 win. I'm going for a 3-0 win. That is my score prediction, and we will do a lineup prediction very shortly as well. But big up to you, Esther. Big up indeed. My granddad is a season ticket holder. Can he go on your fan cams? Mate, it would be an absolute pleasure and an honour to have your granddad on the fan cam. So next time he's around, make sure you tell him to go outside the Park pub after a game. So that's where I'll be every single time. Big up, Alex. We'll smash them 5-0. Salah hat-trick, says Winnerpool. Big up to you, mate. Like and subscribe, people, says Jamie. Absolutely. Alex, I will hopefully be on your Milan fan cam at Jurgen's. Going to vlog from Jurgen's on my channel too. Yes, bro. Hopefully we'll see you. Just be aware, though, you might have to run it by them before you start vlogging and stuff, because I know that when I went there the first time, I got to know them and had a drink there and stuff before I started bringing the cameras in. So just to warn you, if you start just doing it unannounced, it might be a bit funny. Whereas if you maybe call up before and say, oh, I was on the Kop TV, I was talking to Alex, blah, 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 I'm going to, you know what I mean? Maybe do that first. Maybe down. Of course we did, bro. You saw all the content I was doing last week. If we didn't sit them down, it would have been very awkward for me because I was chatting a lot on these Arsenal fan TV, fan cams, previews. So yeah, I'm glad we gave them the old 4. Could have been 5 or 6, to be honest, Ant, but no, buzzing about that. Bailey says he's going 2-0 to Southampton. Are we buying anyone, says Zakash? In the Jan window, do you have any inside info with 4 exclamation marks? I think you asked me this last time. No, don't have any info for you, unfortunately, buddy. I don't claim to be one of these guys who is on the inside and can get you that kind of information. We really react to it. Obviously, if I do have information, you guys will be the first ones to know about question. So I had a little burp there. Big up to you though, and ask me any questions tonight. This is a Friday evening Q&A. It's going to go on for about 15 minutes more. So do let me know if you've got any questions, and I'll be happy to answer them. Football, unrelated, whatever it is. Cheers. Yeah, Thiago. No, he didn't go Turkey. No, he's actually got an impeccable hairline. He just shaved it off, and that's like a little 2-3 week job even. Bosh, under the wraps. Wasn't really at training for 2 weeks. Just grows it quick. Definitely not a Turkey job though. 100%, man. But Thiago is the talk of the town at the minute, isn't he? Everywhere you go, you're hearing, did the ball hit the floor? Did it not? Let me know in the comments right now, because we definitely did this on our Instagram stories. Did the ball touch the floor or not? I'm saying it definitely, because he backspins it, right? So the ball's traveling this way, skims the ground, and then rises back up a slight bit. So if anyone on here is going to tell me that it didn't touch the floor, then you just simply won't get believed, because that touched the floor, but the backspin makes it look like it didn't. Yeah? Okay. Big up to T-Boy. What inspired you to do YouTube? What inspired me? To be honest, I've been kind of on YouTube channels, presenting, contributing to, for the last, since 2013, I would say. So I thought, obviously, football is my main passion. And when I left my office job, this opportunity to start this channel kind of popped up. Maybe that was the stars aligning. Don't know, that's not a star. The opportunity landed itself in front of me due to kind of, networking, hard work across the years, whilst I still had my office job. But I don't know if you guys know, basically I was doing an office job for 3 years while still doing all of my presenting work outside of work, and it got to a point where this stuff was overtaking the office stuff, so I quit. And then the Kop TV came about through pure right place, right time, and we started it from really the ground up with 0 subs. So that's what inspired me, really, leaving my job and taking this thing for the full time, and that's what we're doing now. So yeah, boy, big up to you, T-Boy. Don't worry, Marshall, I'm getting on to your question, mate. Okay. Ox deserves his start, absolutely, mate. He started the last 6 games for Liverpool, which is the most in his career. I bet you didn't know that. So yeah, I would say give him another start on Saturday. I suppose with the Ox playing so often, it kind of pushes Curtis Jones down the queue a little bit more, doesn't it? And huge Curtis Jones fan, so I want him to play more. But if this, in the meantime, means Ox can play whilst Curtis is injured, all for it, man. Alex, random, but did you see Noel say he was embarrassed to Oasis to be compared to the Beatles? I mean, I'm not being funny, and you know this more than anyone, mate. The Beatles are the greatest. Sorry, the Oasis are Oasis are the greatest Beatles cover band of all time, as we know. So for Noel to be saying that, I mean, he literally was inspired by John Lennon. So that's, you'd have to send me that article, Ant, because I'll expose him and quote tweet it and everything. Send me that article, mate. Kiss the floor. I told you, Mitch. Well, you're a clever guy. You know this shit anyway. It hit the grass, but not the ground fully. Yeah, still, the ball touched the floor, though. Are you worried about the front three at 29 years old? How long can they play for, Esther? I reckon they probably got, as a 3 together, all together, next season as well as this one. And then after that, I would say, yeah, time to dismantle the band, but obviously keep Salah and Mane in it. I love Bobby Firmino to death, though, by the way. I absolutely adore that man. Who will win the Premier League sooner, Newcastle or Arsenal? What a shout from True Don. What a great question that is. Do you know what? This sounds mental. It's probably Newcastle. Probably Newcastle. Am I looking forward to Christmas, lab? Do you know what? We've just got a Christmas tree, as you can see over there. It's not a very big one, but we're getting in the mood. Am I excited? Am I looking forward to it? To be honest, bro, I'm a bit of a Scrooge, so I'm not the biggest Christmas fan. I like the football. I like the turkey. But yeah, no, not really. Looking forward to having a few bevies, like, though. Thiago's goal had Gerard Olympiacos written all over it. but from further out and more to the left. You're right, though. Is my question invisible? Where is your question, bro? Let's go, bro. Big up Bizzo, part of the Kop TV last week. Made his debut with Stro. Episode went down really nicely, so big up to you, G. T-Boy says, yeah, I remember seeing you when Don Robbie done the Euros opener at Box Park Wembley. Should have asked for a picture from you like I did with Troops. Oh, bro, this is the thing. When people see me with Troops or James Redmond, they want a picture of them. And no one wants a picture. No, I'm joking. A few of you, to be fair, there was one guy in the Anfield Road end the other day who asked me for a picture, and then straight after him, someone else did. So, again, we're spreading the word. We're out there on the field. And when you guys do see me, make sure I'm very approachable. I'll always have a picture. And I might even buy you a hot dog or something like that. If we're in the vicinity of somewhere where it sells hot dogs. Because that's what I was doing. To give you context, I had a beer and a hot dog in each hand when the guy asked me for a picture. So I was like that. So yeah, if you're watching, mate, send me that. Love that. Wow, big questions coming in, bro. Wow, love it. Yeah, Marshall, what is your question? I don't know what it is, man. Yeah, next time, T-Boy, just come over, man. Curtis can play on the wings as well. Yeah, but nah. 12K before Christmas Day. What are we on? 11.9 or something? 12K before Christmas. Bro, we're going to get 12K hopefully today, let alone Christmas Day. I'd like, yeah, we're on 11,904, Mitch. So if we could get to it, like I said at the start of the episode, if you are not subscribed to the Kop TV, make sure you're doing that right now. But yeah, as you can see on the dash, it's 11.904. So we need, yeah, I mean, Mitch, you were there when I was saying I wanted to get 10K before Christmas and I wanted 1 million views as well. Obviously, we've smashed the 10K. We're looking at 12K, maybe 13 or 14K, I would say, before Christmas, hopefully. But I want 1 million views. That's the one thing I really, really want. So if we can all help in and chip in and get me 1 million views before Christmas, that'll be great. I've got a really itchy nose today. I think I've got a hair growing right out of it. I've got my Groom Men UK nose trimmer in there, so I need to get that on it. Sorry about that. Being very open with you guys tonight. Are we going to Everton, Liverpool next week? No, we're going to Jurgen's. We're going to Jurgen's to watch it. Alex, you should collaborate more with other channels like Don Robbie, Kopish. I know, bro. Thank you. Bro, we did a video of Don Robbie last week. Got like 40K views. Come on, man. You should know that. You should know. I did like Don Robbie, Lee Judges, Turkish, all in the last week. Yeah, and I was with the Kopish lads at the Don Robbie party last week as well. And actually, I said to the Kopish lads, I was like, we need to do more together. The people want it. So yeah, you're right, Winnerpool. Big up, man. It's on Enemy, Alex. Send me the article though, Alex. I'm not subscribed to Enemy. I'm looking forward to reading that one. Mark Simmons, are you half Spanish, bro? No, I'm not half Spanish. I'm Irish and English. However, I speak Spanish and I lived in Spain for a period and I go there probably once or twice a year. So, sí, por supuesto, la mayoría de la gente piensen que estás español, pero no. No. Solo hablo perfecto español, así que es muy fácil para mí hablar contigo en español, así que muchísimas gracias. Big up to you, Michael Ramsey, with the super chat. Love it, son. Thank you very much. It's probably just paid for this. Rubbish Jones needs to... Whoa, Mike. Jesus, mate. I thought this would be a good one. Big up to you so much for the super chat, but I have to disagree with you here, brother. You have just said rubbish. Jones needs to go ASAP. Need to find a new Firmino in the summer. He's not needs to go ASAP. Trust me. Curtis Jones, we want to keep hold of this guy. Trust me. I love Curtis Jones. We do not need to get rid of him, my guy. But big up to you for the super chat. Derby Day Wednesday. Wish me luck, family. We're all Blues. And listen, come watch it down at Jurgen's then, man. I'll be there with you. Come down and watch it at Jurgen's. And we'll watch it there. Merseyside is red. Big game next week. It's always red. It's never blue. We know that. I will see you at Jurgen's anyway. Looking forward to it. Come on, bro. That Thiago tie didn't touch the ground. Yes, it did. Winnerpool. We all know that. Did I watch Klopp's pre-match interview? I did. And he emphasised on the fact that how well, this is what I took away from it, was that he thinks people now have forgotten how good Andy Robertson is purely for the fact that Kostas Tsimikas has played ahead of him in the last 2 games in both the Champions League and the Premier League. But let's not forget Andy Robertson was injured, and I don't really think that people have forgotten. Maybe the short-sighted fans, but Andy Robertson, if you look at the last 4 years, there hasn't been a better left-back in the world. So I've certainly not forgot Jurgen, and I'm sure none of these guys on this stream watching right now have either. Will it snow for Xmas? Says Bill Shanks. Big up to you. No, never does. Ruby and James on Hot Topics next week, lad? Question mark. No, it's just myself and James on Monday. Klopp seems to have favouritism. Is he going to start Robbo over Simi? I reckon Simi won't start. I reckon Robbo starts on Saturday. Poor man's Beatles interviews on Enemy. Love it. Yes, Esther. Big up to you. Blah, 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 blah. Serious question. Where did you learn Spanish? It was hilarious last season when Liverpool played Real Madrid in the UCL. Yeah. Like I said, I lived there for a year in Madrid, and then did various Spanish exchanges. I've again lived in Tenerife last year for a short period of time. I go to Spain once every or twice a year. Yeah, and I just enjoy it more than anything. So obviously I studied Spanish at A level and GCSE and stuff at school. That's where it started, but I just carried it on and took it on to the next level, really. Do the Spanish accent, bro, lol. You've heard it already, haven't you? That was there. Yes, lad. Were you sitting on Annie Road again? I lost my voice from the other night. Yeah, of course. Was that you singing them mad songs behind me, Phil? I don't know, man. That picture you've got there kind of looks like the guy who was singing behind me. I don't know, man. I'm not sure. Let me know, though. Your castle is so good. Thank you. I don't know what that means, but thank you, man. Do your family also support Liverpool? Yes. And to be honest with you, my mum used to work on the Kop, the actual stand in the 70s. So that's why this channel is called the Kop TV, because, my mum worked on there in the 70s. So she came in and said, why don't you call it the Kop TV? And I went, go on then. Yeah, it was a bit negative. Yeah, kind of that, man. Alex, have you watched Los Serrano TV show on your time? Yes, of course. Everyone's watched Los Serrano. If you lived in Spain, you know that's a classic. On every day. Yeah, you can't miss it, man. In the bin with that comment, Jones is a top quality player, young, hungry, and has a bright future as a Red. Big up to you, Jamie. And Dicko, when Ground was singing Trent and Virgil songs, get turned around as if to say, where's mine? Yeah, you're not wrong, man. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. We need songs ASAP for Fabinho, Klopp. Why haven't we got a Klopp song? Surely the song is all you need is Klopp. Da, 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 da. All you need is... That's it. And we haven't got one. Surely we need a song for Klopp and Fabinho ASAP. If anyone's got any Fabinho, Klopp, Minamino songs, let me know. Alex, do you think it's okay to support 2 teams? Yeah, but not if they're in the same league. So you could never support Liverpool and Aston Villa. You could have a soft spot for Aston Villa because Gerrard's there. But for instance, my dad used to play for Yeovil. So I have a soft spot for Yeovil. I would, they're up there as a second or third team. Barnet, I used to work at Barnet Football Club as well. I also like Celtic. I like Real Betis in Spain. And, I've got their shirts and stuff like that. But obviously, there's only one team for me, and we all know that's Liverpool. And I'd say for every single one of you here, it's Liverpool too. But yeah, you can have soft spots for other teams. I've got a little soft spot for Arsenal. I think they're a really good club. So yeah, listen, I'm not going to parade on here saying I support all these different teams, but you can be interested in them for sure. There's no doubt. Fowler or Torres in their prime, who was better? Oh, so what we're saying, Fowler from 94 to 96 and Torres from 07 to 09. It's a great question, mate. I would go with Torres, only because with Torres, you could add the international level as well, which probably isn't Fowler's fault because he was playing in an era where the likes of Sheringham, Cole, York, Shearer, Sutton, Ian Wright, these kind of guys were all fighting for that England spot, and Torres basically won Spain the Euros on his own. So I go with Torres. When's Elliot back? I'm going to say February. That's what I'm going to go with. Meant to snow crazy. Where are you, T-Boy? If it's snowing here tonight, then that's peak. Simicast, 8 games, 8 clean sheets, and money getting back to his best. Yes, Mark. What a stat that is. Thank you very much, Tony Kop. Is a lad, says Bailey. One of my mates works in a school over in Spain, translates. Get me a job, love. No, lads, you know what I look like. You've interviewed me. I was on row 11 where you sitting. Oh, shit. Sorry, bro. Tomorrow, I'm sitting row 2 in the Kop, man. I can't wait. Or row 3. Basically, it goes the front row, and then there's the disabled row, and then there's row 3. Look, I'm literally row 3 on the Kop tomorrow. Alex Gilday Trot. Bosh. That's my ticket. Yeah, we need a Simicast song. Get Jamie on that. 100%. We used to have sick transfer players back in the day. True. My dad went to Burkina Faso. Love that. What a bet. Who's a better player, Thiago or Cruz? Oof. Great question. I'm going to go with Thiago. Alex, my mum bought my brother heavy. Bailey's mum basically bought his brother an away kit, Everton kit with Dean on the back. Because I follow Luton, because my dad supports them, I would go to a lot of games and vlog them. I also support Liverpool because I had Scouse family. Alex, I'm in the paddock as always, just like the fame, lads, in the main stands. Yeah, I know. I was in the paddock on. I was in the paddock for the Arsenal game. In block V. I think it was L8 was my entrance. Is that yours? And let me know, man. Meant to snow in Ireland tonight, says Kev. Watching anything good on TV lately, lad? Tonight, I'm actually going to watch The Many Saints of Newark. Fancy getting into that. Big Sopranos fan. So looking forward to getting into that. And I think you can stream it online, to be fair, one of them ones, you know. So I ain't paying 15 quid for that on Sky. Right, let's get to a lineup prediction. Keep your questions coming in. And do let me know if L8 is where you sit, because then we can have a pint next time I'm there. Ingo, Allison, Trent, Virgil, Matip, and Robertson. That's what I'm going with. It's always a pleasure to be able to name our best 5 as the back 5. In the middle, we'll go with Henderson, Thiago, and the Ox. That's what I'm going with in the middle. I think that gives us. Oh no, hang on, because where's Fabinho? Fabinho, Hendo, Thiago. Fuck it. Sorry, Ox, you're coming off the bench. And then up top, obviously the boys, Jota, Mane, and Salah. Firmino still injured. Off the bench, I'd like to see Minamino, Origi, and the Ox. And that's what I'm going to go with. I'm also going to go with a 3-0 Liverpool win. Again, if you see me at the ground, let me know. Come over and say hi. I won't bite. You can ask for a fan cam. It won't be an issue at all. Cruz says hi, Tech J. You're at the bottom. Fair enough, man. Does Rafa still manage Everton next season? No, I don't think he gets to next season, to be fair. But there you go, guys. There's your lineup prediction, your score prediction. We looked at the head-to-head numbers, got into a lot of your random questions. It's been very fun. But now it's time for me to eat some dinner. I'm very hungry, and I have to eat to get a full belly so I can go to Anfield tomorrow. Bang up for it, and looking forward to what should be a routine win at home and a chance for us to close the gap. We'll answer a couple more questions. My lineup would be Alisson, Trent, Van Dijk, Konate. I wouldn't play Konate, Bailey. I'm sorry, bro. Fabinho, Thiago, Henderson. Yep, that's me. 2-0. Salah and Konate goals. Big up. How would you rate Ox's time at Liverpool? I would say it's great. It's won the Premier League and Champions League, mate. Agree with that lineup, Alex. 2-0, we're saying. Good stream, Alex, says T-Boy. Big up to you. And Big Gun is going with Ali, Trent, Virgil, Matip, Trent, Robert. Yep. Oh, you've put in Chamberlain instead of Henderson. Very interesting. I've gone with Hendo. But there you go, guys. It's been emotional. There is your full match day preview. Liverpool versus Southampton. Big up to all you guys in the comments, and obviously the super chat was a great over added as well. So yeah, guys, see you outside the Kop tomorrow for those fan cams.
Whoa. Just before you go,
Don't forget, give us a like, drop us a comment and subscribe to the Kop TV.
The voice of football's most famous stand.